Good evening, this is the STV News at 6 live from Edinburgh. The Heart of Midlothian Football Club is one step closer to exiting administration this evening after a major creditor agreed to accept an offer from the Foundation of Hearts. It was confirmed this afternoon that the bid from the fans group had been approved, meaning the Tynecastle club can start to move towards a CVA. We can now go live to our reporter Andy Chambers at Tynecastle for the latest. Andy.
Yes, Rachel, a big step forward tonight in Foundation of Hearts' hopes of purchasing this club. Now, you remember it was back in June that Administrators BDO took over the day-to-day running of events here in Tynecastle, and since then they've been trying to untangle a complex web to find a route out of the crippling financial state that Hearts find themselves in. Now, of course, central to that is a relationship with former owner Vladimir Romanov's bank in Lithuania. UKO Bankas are Hearts' largest creditor, and today the administrators in charge of that bank have agreed in principle to a deal by the Foundation of Hearts.
There's two big obstacles and there's a number of smaller obstacles. So I think you could say that is one of the two big obstacles. So probably fair to say we're kind of 4 out of 10 en route to the process. UBIG are probably at least another 4. They are the big obstacle, 4 to 5, and you'd mop up the rest in perhaps 1 out of 10.
Now, parent company UBIG, who own 50% of Hearts shares, hope to have their own administrators appointed on Thursday in Lithuania. That would give administrators here, BDO, some kind of timescale as to what's going to happen. But today, what today's announcement means is that a CVA can begin to be pushed forward here whilst those proceedings in Lithuania are ongoing. But what we should remember is that Dunfermline had a CVA agreed for many months and still came within hours, even minutes of liquidation just 2 weeks ago. So still plenty of work to be done behind the scenes here at Tynecastle. But Hearts fans will be hoping that, in the words of the Foundation of Hearts, today signals the beginning of the end to administration. Rachel.
Thanks very much, Andy.
As you heard earlier in the programme, Hearts are tonight one step closer to coming out of administration. A major creditor has approved an offer from the fans group, the Foundation of Hearts, meaning the club can start to progress towards a CVA. Well, the club's former captain Dave McPherson is at Tynecastle for us now. Dave, thanks for joining us. There's still a long way to go for Hearts, but how much of a relief will today's news be for the players?
I think it'll be a lot of relief for the players. At least it's a step in the right direction, and everybody can start looking forward to possibly to January to try and bring some players in.
Dave, do you think all the uncertainty off the pitch is it something to do with the club's recent poor run of results?
I don't think it's helped the situation, but credit to the players. There's a lot of young players playing there, and I think they've done remarkably well since the beginning of the season. But off the back of this news, good news, and a step in the right direction, hopefully they can start improving their form on the pitch.
Do you think this could be a pivotal moment in terms of helping the club to maybe avoid relegation this season?
I think it's positive news, and I think it certainly will help the players and the backroom staff and everybody concerned with Heart of Midlothian Football Club. Hopefully they start picking up some good results from now until January, and if they can bring 1 or 2 experienced players in to help the youngsters, then they still get a chance of avoiding relegation.
Now, Hearts are one step closer to being under fan ownership. Dave, do you think it would be good for the future of Scottish football if all clubs eventually went down this route?
I think it's a model that will become more popular over the next 5 to 10 years, and I think it will be the way clubs look to run the football club. I think you still need proper businessmen behind it, but I think the fans certainly deserve a say.
OK, Dave McPherson at Tynecastle, thanks very much for joining us this evening.